Tonight, from Raymond James.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards. A first down carry for Henry. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Second and a couple. Shotgun now for Lance. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Here's Lance to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to strike. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derek. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, this defense for the Bucs, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
To throw, it's Lance. And that's going to be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down.
And they'll go for it. Lance. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Lance.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line. 21-0 our score after 1. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Now a play fake. Lance.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Lance now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown, Saints.
Chris Olave.
His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Alvin Kamara.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the gun, it's Lance.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Jamel Dean.
And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 30s. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
142 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Inside handoff, Henry.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
11 more on that one and another first down.
Play action. Now it's Lance. He completes it to Olave.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Chris Olave.
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Now Lance.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will extend their lead even for... Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
The Lance going to throw.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd down, here's Lance. He lets it go deep for Olave.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Lance looking to throw it. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he's got some space here.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 165 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Henry up the middle. Breaks through the contact. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They'll run it again with Henry. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here.
And he's got it. Touchdown. O.J. Howard from 3 yards out.
And the Saints take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. A familiar refrain. A turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they just continue to roll. Right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Nifty move. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Lance on the option left. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A give to Henry.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 123 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
Leaping, and he makes the grab. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
His 6th rushing.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
On play action, Lance.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
Lance now on 1st down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory.
Yellow. Blue strike. Hut.
Here's Lance.
This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just...
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National